Hey, what's going on with it once again? Of course, bros, women, bronies, and pegasisters is the one, the only, of course, Mr. Nintendo Sony Free 2011, aka Criticism Guide 2009, and today, and of course on Nintendo Anime Manga Guide 360, but today I'm finally going to be doing, I know I haven't done this in a while, actually no, I haven't been doing it for the past couple days or weeks. I just haven't been doing regular reviews for him. I think once the season's over, around late April, early May, I think that's when the last thing of MLPF I am supposed to finish. Is when I will be doing less regular reviews for him from what was it? The Applejack Rarity episode, which I really don't remember what it was, but has something to do with this pony named Trenderhoof. Now I remember. Simple Ways. From that episode all the way up to the last season finale episode for season 4, right before season 5 comes out in a couple months. I think it was like October, November. When's the next one's going to come out? So, yeah, without further ado on that, 3 small little updates I wanted to give you. First little update, I just finished watching not one but 2 movies, which was Noah, starring that one actor, Russell Crowe, real amazing, legendary actor, almost like Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise, and that girl Emma Watson, I almost called her Watson, that whole girl that was in the whole Harry Potter franchise. She's actually been doing pretty good after the other 2, Daniel Radcliffe, and I think his name was Rupert something, I don't know. There's that, so I'm going to be doing a movie review for that, and Captain America, The Winter Soldier. Speaking of which, one of the most badass ass fucking movies of all time. I really wish I would have got to go out to see the movie Cesar Chavez. You know, obviously I'm Latino, Hispanic and shit, you know, just in case you're brand new, sometimes I'll throw that little concept in. Just in case, you know, some of the racist trolls want to say, oh, you're black. I'm not fucking black, I'm Latino. You know, I'm not trying to turn this into a racist comment, racist video or nothing like that, I'm just saying. But yeah, there's that. I'm going to be doing that. And then 2 other updates I am going to be doing on my Criticism Guide channel. And I haven't done this in a while. I'll probably be doing like a speed run of all the cards I've collected over the past 3 months. Because it's already been almost 4 months. So I think it was December or January since I've done that video. There's that. And you can skip the whole first 5 or 6 minutes of the video because I'm going to be doing this for a little bit before I do the MLPFIM reaction review. And I'm still going to be doing those for a little while. But before I get to those, I'm going to be doing that, the speedrun for the cards thing. And speaking of which, I'm actually tomorrow for sure. You can definitely bet your ass I'm going to be doing an official. And let me just go over here really quick. Just give me a second. I'm trying to see where it is. There it is. If any of you people remember when I got this about 2-3 months ago, Ultra Pack thing. That's when I did that video about 2 months ago when that girl, the Poke Lady 15, gave me all these free cards, which was awesome because really wasn't a free cards by mail thing. It was actually a raffle thing that I won with 1,500 freaking cards. Best thing in the world, from oldest to newest. I even got old school edition, which was great. Other than that, yes, really, I'm definitely looking forward to this shit. Besides opening this, Blastoise and Xerneas, I had this thing sealed for almost 2 months already. This one I had sealed for about 2-3 weeks, so almost a month for this. So yeah, I just need a little Yveltal, because for me, I don't know if any other person likes doing this, but I like to collect the cover arts. I just cut them up with scissors and, you know, post it on my real life wall, not on the Facebook or Twitter, nothing like that. Maybe I will one day, I don't know. But yeah, other than that, there's that and the Blastoise. So all I need now is the Yveltal, or as some people call it, Yveltal. Yveltal sounds okay, but you know what? I don't like when people call it Yveltal or something like that. It just sounds really fucking stupid. I don't know why. I see some people that play. No offense to the people that play the TCG games. I'm just saying, just putting it out there. I really don't care too much for those. You know, I know it involves a lot of strategy, and me being lazy sometimes, I really could give 2 shits on the fuck about strategy. I just like doing it just as being a Pokemon TCG collector, pretty much. That's the main reason why I like collecting Pokemon cards still. I've been doing it for 3.5 years, because before that, way back in 2002, like the last time I ever collected Pokemon cards, due to certain personal reasons, I'm not really going to get into it. Maybe I'm a Nintendo Anime Manga guy, or if I hit 400 subs, if I'm lucky enough, because I'm at around 360 subs right now, so if I get another 40 subs, or my Nintendo Anime Manga Guy channel, I might talk about it there, because I get a little bit more personal stuff over there. So yeah, there's that, so I just need the Yveltal one, and then I'm fucking good. I still like Xerneas, though. Ever since they showed the release for Xerneas last year, when the game X and Y started coming out, which I really want to try to get. I don't know, maybe in a couple months I'll try to get it for the 3DS, I don't know, because I already got this 3DS right here, nothing new. I've had this for about 2.5 years, ever since its release, I think. But yeah, there's that. Oh, and speaking of which, the Iron Man versus Samus Aran, I'm going to do like a versus thing right after this video. I actually keep a whole list right here. I mean, you guys can't see it, it's a little blank right now. It's a little bit of personal info too, which I'm not going to show all of it off because I got my fucking social and there's no way in hell I'm going to let people steal that. So yeah, there's all that. Without further ado on those little mini updates, let's begin. So My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, Season 4, Episode, I think 20 or 21, which is, trying to remember, testing, 1, 2, 3. So without further ado, let's get this shit started, and let's begin. I'm watching this through my little DirecTV thing, so my PS3. It's a lot faster, I don't know why. And TV's kind of old, I don't know why people still watch it, but this is one of the few times I watch it.
How equestrian does that pony expect to pass her history of the
Rainbow Dash there, she just flew everything else out of the way.
I'm just gonna fly right up to her and tell her what I think about her laughing.
I watched this yesterday, but I'm sorry, no one's gonna happen.
Won't she be surprised? Surprise! What? Huh? How'd you believe, Twilight? That was the worst.
You know, it's funny because I really don't like Rainbow Dash. Most people know that already.
What? But
she's sort of in a tiny way grew on me a little bit, not very much.
Me and muttering from a mile away. Well, if you heard me muttering, then you must know what I was muttering about. Yeah.
And Daring Don't, she was really good in that episode. I'll give her credit for that. So shout out to fucking Ashley Ball for making a good performance.
Really big deal. It's a test that will determine if you can join the newly formed Wonderbolt's reserves. And being part of the Wonderbolt's reserves means you'll have the opportunity to live your dream as a Wonderbolt. This is the most important test of your life.
How freaked out Twilight gets when she talks about exams and stuff.
I do not get all freaked out about tests.
And like I just said, she does get freaked out there.
Your freakouts are so epic, you sing whole freakouts.
It goes that epic word again.
Fine, I may tend to take my tests a little seriously, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't be studying for yours. And I know just the pony who can help you.
I bet there's going to be a lot of jokes about that then.
Me! This is going to be so
I'll have to
much
rewind it
fun.
after I do the thing.
Sure. Fine.
You know what that actually reminds me of? Any people haven't seen the double rainbow thing, like the whole thing with Zachary Rich that he created. If any people don't remember that, like My Little Pony special, which wasn't really a special, it was from a guy or whatever that like was doing that. It was pretty freaking insane, you know? I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of like that same concept, you know, how he did with scientific experiments in Twilight.
This is the most complete.
And then she had like those sunglasses, like the ones that I have.
The history of the Wonderbolts. Okay, but how am I supposed to get what's in there into here? With my handy-dandy study checklist, of course. Of course. First up, reading and highlighting.
Oh, I didn't notice that animation part. This is by Amy, Keith, and Rogers. Testing 1, 2, 3. She's the one that was the storyboard director for this episode. So I guess I saw her.
Getting to the crux of things.
I like that cute little concept. They use like their own little wings to use like.
Huh? By highlighting everything, you don't really separate the wheat from the chaff. Or the good from the bad. Hey, I am not that tall. Okay, Rainbow. Clearly reading and highlighting is not your style of studying. So let's move on to the
just in case you guys can't hear it.
History lecture. Yes, Rainbow? Is it snack time? No.
At least they made her funny as this thing. They didn't make her a fucking like ignorant bitch that always cares about winning competition.
No.
That's one of the things I didn't care about Rainbow Dash very much for. So sorry, Rainbow Dash fans, I just don't care too much about her very much. I'm just saying. At least with Twilight, I care about her a little bit more. Even though
there was no need for the Earth Unicorn Pegasi or EUP Guard. But after Luna's vanishment, the protective pony platoons were formed. On the anniversary
I
of the
like
first
this one little scene where she starts making a little
celebration
dance with
was
Owlicious and Spike.
Headed by General Firefly, an elite team of aerial performers were chosen to help commemorate this auspicious occasion. The first performance was so full of energy,
that's hilarious.
so highly charged.
Oh, I should say this right away, right before I keep going through the series. It's probably been 10
Every
minutes.
pony was so filled with
This
amazement
viewer
and wonder.
discretion's advised because I
General
usually
Firefly
just
dubbed
cussing
them
fucking
Earth
fans, so
Wonderbolts.
that's honest. Wonderbolt symbol, nice.
Rainbow Dash.
I can tell there's going to be a
Any of
crap
my
ton of
lesson?
more jokes and memes about that, so I know it's going to be something. She's rocking in her little chair like that. That pranks. You know that laugh when she first did that? I was like way in the first episode for the first season. That's like when she did that
History lecture?
laugh, you know. Many people remember that.
Okay,
Just pointing it
Rainbow.
out.
Rainbow? Rainbow Dash! Here!
That's funny, I
Let's
should
move
just
on
call
to
her
my
Rainbow instead
favorite
of
style
Rainbow
of
Dash.
learning. Flashcards! Oh, does that mean I'll learn in a flash? One can only hope. Colonel Purpledart, the leader of the Wonderbolts in the 4th Celestial Era, was known for his... Wah!
Oh, she's throwing spitballs at Twilight now. Now that was kind of fucked
What?
up.
No, I was riveted by your captivating cards.
Look at her using all these fancy words and
After
everything
becoming
like
the
that.
official flying squadron for Princess
Fucking dashing,
Celestia,
man,
she
tell me.
honored them with gotcha. And go what? The original Wonderbolt's lightning bolt insignia was Rainbow Dash. You could have hurt me with a spit wad. Really? A spit wad to the eye would have been no laughing matter. Well, if you can horse around like this, then you clearly
Horse
must be ready
around.
for the test.
I'm just pointing out the jokes
Well,
and
then,
other
I
things that
guess
could
you're
be like
also ready
what they
for
are,
us.
you know? I don't do the whole thing like analysis
Quiz.
people do, you know,
Great.
like Tommy Oliver, Billy Cruz, aka
The initials
that guy,
EUP stand for
DGAY.
what?
I just point out some of the things that
pancakes.
I think that's
the
really
original
funny.
aerial team performed
or other
for
things, you know? I'll
Celestial
get to it
Cereal
on another
Celebration.
video.
The Wonderbolts were given their name by this famous Pegasus. Who is she? Please don't say Colonel Waffle. Hello, General Blazing Donut Glaze. So, did I ace it or what? Or what? You didn't get one answer correct. What? But how? I don't know. I've never heard answers so wrong. And so breakfast related.
Breakfast related.
If you had taken the official test today, my dreams of being in the Wonderbolts Reserve would have been totally crushed.
Oh, she did that little thing with her rings where she goes like this or
I don't know
whatever.
any of this
That she
history.
did in that one Castlevania episode earlier this season. Oh yeah, you're gonna fucking fail, bitch. I guarantee you that. I'm just fast forwarding it. This is a really decent episode so far. I'll probably give it a B or C. Other than that, let's see what else happens.
I'm gonna fail.
Oh, I remember he's the scene where Fluttershy's gonna come in a second.
And it's all
That's
your
awesome.
fault.
They still show the
My
main six
fault.
later on.
I'm
Spoiler
the one
alerts.
helping you.
If you haven't
These
seen
your
the
famous
episode.
study methods aren't all they're cracked up to be, eh, teacher? Excuse me, I've used them to study for many a test and passed. Yeah,
That's before
right.
she was an
Do
alicorn.
you know the name of the premier Wonderbolts choreographer? Well, Commander Easy Glider. Do you know how many Pegasi flew in the
Easy
original
Glider?
squad? 7. Do you know Princess Celestia's favorite flight pattern? The Icaranian Sun Salutation.
I know
See?
Twilight wouldn't know
I
that
can pass
because
the
what's it
test.
called? Like,
Fine,
she always
rub it
kissed
in,
Princess
why don't ya?
Celestia's ass the whole
Besides,
freaking
I
time when
have
she
to
was
take this lousy
like still
test
trying to
anyway.
be like
I've
a
proven I'm one of the
unicorn
best
instead of an
flyers
alicorn.
around. Knowing their origin and being
Oh,
able
there
to
goes
properly
Fluttershy
represent
there.
them for all of Equestria is just as important. Yeah, right. Some history buff like you must have made that up to bring us flyers down. Knowing history actually is beneficial, Rainbow. Beneficial for
Raspberry.
eggheads. Girls.
Eggheads.
Now this egghead
She came
knows
out with the
history
egghead
and
concept
can fly. Maybe I should become a Wonderbolt. Just because you've got wings doesn't mean you can fly. Girls, you're barely able to just get off the ground. Girls, stop. Now, is that any way to talk to a friend?
See, that's why I like Fluttershy being the like
Sorry.
negotiator.
Don't you have more important things to do, like prepare Rainbow for her big test? I've tried everything, Fluttershy, but none of my study methods work for her. Well, no offense to your teaching methods, Twilight, but I think I may have a way to help Rainbow.
Oh, I like this little concept where she does with like the play, how like
Luna.
how Fluttershy shows like the history of like the Princess Celestia and Luna, how the Wonderbolts came to be. Now there's Angel Bunny right there with Opal. I don't know why they're all dressed like Celestia and Luna, but it's really fucking fun. Winona, oh, they brought her back. So they brought all the main 6 pets back again. It's feeling like another like spike at your servers thing, or just for sidekicks when you remember that
Winona's a
episode.
unicorn, and Tank is a Pegasus. They're the EUP, helping to protect the princess.
EUP. Sounds like
how are
some
you
government
getting all
organization on Quest or something. I don't know. It's fucking weird. But it's funny though, too. It works.
Oh no! Stop! That was awesome! I give it 3 woohoos! Woohoo! And an extra woo for good measure! Woo! Well, I give it a whoa!
Yes, I forgot about all the other main 6 episodes.
Just wanna go home.
Appearances.
Hey, whoa your woes there, Wolfo. Some ponies
Oh, they
learn
actually sing a
theatrical
little song
presentation,
thing over
but
here. I remember
other
this.
ponies learn through
She's gonna
musical
sing a rap song,
interpretation.
Pinkie Pie. It's just more reason for me to love the hell out of this fucking phone. I'm telling you. DJ Pony. Forgot she was in there. I didn't know she was skateboarding before. That's cool. She has some like old school 80s reference, like from Public Enemy or Flavor Flav shit with the clock. They even gave her little fucking sneakers. That's hilarious. Oh, and they showed the exact same eyes for her now, so they're not red anymore. Thank God. For Venial Scratch. I usually call it the DJ Pony.
General this and Colonel that. They're the Wonderbolts. Something that rhymes with that. That was pretty terrible. What? No.
That's funny. You don't really hear too much negative stuff from Pinkie Pie.
Stop now.
Rarity's turn though. After that, it's probably gonna be Applejack.
Rarity, you look ridiculous. I am going to ignore that comment out of my desire to help you. Good luck.
Wait, Rarity looked like some little princess ballerina thing or something, or like a sword sergeant or whatever. They gave her these little boot things too.
Unattractive and frankly itchy.
I can already see the stuff coming already because I have seen it for myself. I know I got younger views out there, but if any people, if you want to, you've ever been on like furryboardthing.com or something, there's probably a crap ton of hentai versions of Rarity. And I've seen the shit myself. I mean, I didn't jack off to her none. I'm just saying. I've seen
Just
it.
look at those dreadful
And there's a crap ton of them
What
on
were
Rarity.
Pony's thinking?
I'll tell you that right now.
I bet General Flash rocked these things.
She looks like the Nutcracker. That's what she
Not
looks
real.
like.
I mean, I'm not the real General Flash, the 10th leader of the Wonderbolts, but I, Pinkie, am really real. And I'm Admiral Fairy Flight from the 7th Squadron. And of course you recognize Commander Easy Glider.
And I'm sporting some sort of get-up worn by
Applejack.
Colonel Purple Dart.
Just look at us. Look at us. Look at me!
Now, don't you fret, Rainbow.
Look
This
at
fashion
me.
show nonsense wouldn't help me learn nothing either.
Really? Well, what special study trick do you have, AJ?
Who, me?
Oh,
I got
man,
nothing.
there's a good. I can already see the whole
Well,
shipping
I
again
can tell you
happening with
every little thing there is
Applejack
to
and
know
Rainbow
about the
Dash
victory of
again.
apples,
I know they're two of
but
my
I
least
picked all
favorites.
that up over
And
years
this
of
element
being
is sort
as a
of.
labor of love. How much time you got?
12 hours.
Oh, then you are up a creek.
They just finished watching her episode like a week ago with
we
that
should
leap
just go
of
back
faith
to
thing I did
old-fashioned
earlier.
studying.
That
What
one
about our
episode like
plane?
I was talking about.
Just look at these costumes. Surely something resonates with your inner Wonderbolt.
And Granny Smith discovered the first Granny Smith in Philadelphia when she was just a filly.
Commander Easy Glider was the real cream of the crop. Pinkie, stop rapping. That isn't going to help Rainbow. Well, I suggest you put down your silly cards of flash, for I know that they cannot help our different Rainbow Dash.
No rapping, no cards, no costumes, no planes.
Rainbow Dash is going under pressure.
I am never going to pass this test, ever. Just forget it.
Alright, I gotta fast forward it now. It's all shitty commercials I don't care about. Because I'm watching on TV. Other than that, it looks like Rainbow Dash is a little bit of a shitstorm right now with the main sis because she has no idea how to learn with the Wonderbolt Academy and everything. So we'll see what happens from there.
Rainbow, I'm sorry about all that. We didn't mean to overwhelm you. It's okay.
You were just trying to help. It's just too bad I'm too dumb to learn anything.
Oh,
You are not dumb. You just learn differently.
Those I actually felt sorry
By
for.
differently,
once,
you
which is
mean
good.
not at all? Then you're totally right.
No, that's totally wrong. See?
Totally.
Wrong again.
Bringing that 90s totally thing again.
I don't know any pony that's
I
read
used to
more
remember when
Daring
I
Do
was in
books
my
than
90s
you.
because Dad used to
Well,
hear
that's
that
not
shit
gonna get me into
so
the
many
Wonder
fucking
Bolts.
times.
And your knowledge of jokes and pranks is only rivaled by Pinky. Great.
My years of being a class
Oh, you gotta
clown
pay attention to
prevented me
this
from
part because this is
actually
where Rainbow
learning
Dash
how to
starts
learn.
observing everything.
That's not what I meant. You're smart,
She's scanning
creative,
everything.
inventive, and... Hey! I know you're upset, but you don't need to... Ooh,
I didn't even
almost
notice
went
that.
into
They had a
that.
helicopter.
I know. You were jabbering on so much you didn't even notice. But how did you
We got
notice?
technology of
You were
helicopters,
listening
that's
and
crazy.
talking to me the whole time.
Last time I saw this, I
You're
think in the
such a
Gilda
rookie.
brush
An
off thing,
experienced
people
flyer
probably
like
use
me
that
knows
little
how to
helicopter.
multitask.
While you fly? It's essential.
Oh, she's a
Yes, I was paying
multitasker.
attention to you, but was also scanning the sky and the ground for any problems.
Really?
Flying's not just flying. In order to stay safe in the sky, I gotta hear and see everything
I'm
down
doing
to
like
the
a
littlest
rewind
detail.
recap sort
For
of
instance,
thing of what
I saw
Rainbow
Apple
Dash
Blue,
was doing
Sweetie
the
Belle,
whole
and
time.
Scootaloo come out of Sugar Cube Corner, and from the looks of it, they had carrot cupcakes with sprinkles.
Man, they were real
And I'm
pigs, the
thinking
Cutie Mark
Big Mac
Crusaders
sold a
down.
huge order of apples to Filthy Rich, because I heard him
Oh,
give
there
a
goes
very
Filthy Rich again. We haven't seen him in a while.
I
Big
always
Mac
make note
again.
of everything.
Oh, that was actually one thing that I noticed that Big Mac, he's been in a lot more
Oh my
episodes
gosh.
this season than he
What?
has in the first
Gotta
two.
go.
So that's pretty
Yeah,
decent. So shout out to the
I
Big
get
Mac
it.
fans.
I
I
wouldn't
love
want to hang out
the
with
hell out
a
of his
loser
voice.
like me either.
Oh.
Yeah.
I look at that. She got so depressed that like the cloud she was sleeping on, it started raining from down below. I like that nice little
Thanks for
concept
meeting
in
me,
there
Pony.
too.
What is it, Twilight?
We have to help Rainbow Dash. Yes, but how?
We've tried every kind of studying. My way, your way.
But we haven't tried Rainbow Dash's way.
I'm intrigued.
Okay, listen up, ponies.
Ah, they
Here's
put
the
the old
plan.
school 80s rap back in when she put that Flavor Flav hat in.
Hey, Rainbow. Wanna go for a fly?
Sure, got nothing better to do. Didn't we just do this?
Yes, but like you said, I'm such a newbie, I need all the practice I can get.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you'll become a great flyer in no time. After all, you're good at everything.
So, what's going on?
Oh, nothing. Just getting my dreams crushed.
Read any good books lately?
Just history books. I'd tell you what they're about, but my brain is as dry as a rock.
Speaking of rocks, did you know Pinkie Pie grew up on a rock farm?
Maybe I'll go work
A
there
rock
since I
farm?
have no other plans for the
Aw.
rest of my life.
It'd be just like
Come on now,
Trixie when she
Rainbow.
was working at
You
the
can't
rock
give
farm
up
back
on
to
your
in the
dream.
third season.
Seems my dream has given up on
They
me.
really got to put more like
Maybe
Pinkie
I'll
Pie's
learn to
family, so
shine
maybe in the fifth
shoes.
season they'll get
Some
more into depth with
Big
that.
ditches? Or maybe you'll be a Wonderbolt.
Why do I give it
You know, it's
up?
another new concept. We
I
got to see
have.
more of the sky than we did in the first 3 seasons because like they're flying all over Equestria instead of just in the Ponyville
So,
area.
what do you remember about that flight?
Nothing important. Except after Luna was banished to the moon, Celestia needed protective forces, so Earth, Unicorn, and Pegasi formed the EUP Guard of the Protective Pony Platoons.
She got
Yes?
smart now.
And at the celebration of the first Celestial Year of Peace, an elite
Sad
flying
laugh,
squadron
baby.
performed, headed by General Firefly, who later named the group the Wonderbolts.
Uh-huh.
Commander Easy Glider established flight choreography that is still used by the Wonderbolts today.
Yeah, she did a little flip.
I know the history. I know it all. But how in Equestria did that happen?
You learned it!
I like that nice
Yeah,
little
I got
emotional music
that.
they put in the
But
background.
how?
That was
Well, on our
captivating
first
right
flight, I discovered that you catalog everything that happens all around you when you're flying, without even thinking about it.
there. Oh, that's why they call her multitasker.
Don't you
man.
see? I made use of your special skills by enlisting every pony to help you learn the history of the Wonderbolts. Princess
Oh, I
Luna.
like this nice little thing they did here.
Princess Luna.
They all act in their own little thing. Oh, man.
Unicorn! Pegasus!
Oh, they showed her levitating off the air a little bit. I didn't even notice that. Sweetie Belle.
Let us celebrate our
Big man.
first celestial year of peace. Yeah, let's party! I'm General Firefly. Gee, my costume is itchy and unattractive, but I'm gonna assemble an awesome flying team. I'll call them the Wonderballs. Starting on the starlight, man to man.
Admiral Fairweather.
Oh, the background ponies now.
Admiral Fairy Flight!
General Flash. Commander Easy Gliders.
I put in flashcards for her to make her read everything. Now she knows all the history of the Wonderbolts now. They even have trims and everything, and then Applejack and Celestial.
The history of the Wonderbolts.
Oh, I love that one.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh! Thank you! Thank you all so much! You're welcome. But it all came from you. You learn without knowing you're learning. Your main focus is flying, but then your brain is also absorbing lots of other information. It's actually really
Stinky pie.
brilliant.
Oh, man.
I always knew I was brilliant.
Beautiful.
Rainbow Dash
That's almost
finally
finished
learned the
now.
history of the Wonderbolts.
That's the
But
moral of the
she's
story
not the
time.
only pony that needed a lesson. I needed to learn something just as important. One way of learning isn't better than another. After all, every pony is unique and
Unless she's doing the
individual.
exam of the Wonderbolts. That's nice. I like how they put the funny little sunshades for the Wonderbolts, the instructors. Oh, she passed the exam. Congrats. Alright, so pretty much other than that, that's the whole episode right there. My overall thoughts, views, and opinions on it. It was pretty decent. It was alright. Surprisingly, it was actually, in some ways, shapes and forms, it was good. You know, I actually liked it a little bit. That's cool that they still showed the main six. I know some pony analysis people out there, they might have an issue with that because they really don't like every single main six to be in every single episode all the time. But for me, for that concept, in my personal opinion, that actually works. I like that shit, you know? That's just my personal opinion on it. But other than that, I will say that the whole concept of the story of Rainbow Dash trying to earn herself into the Wonderbolts and trying to take this test exam for her to, like, you know, so she can be indicted, I guess, if that's the right word, accepted into the real Wonderbolts Reverse Club, I don't know. Then she's able to do it. So I don't know if they're going to have that associated later on with the last two episodes. I think the Equestria Games, I think that's the last two right before the season ends. So I think that's 25 and 26 because they're probably going to be a two-part special or something. I'm not to go into MLP wikis to check that shit out because that's mostly the main information where I get my resources at. Maybe a lot of other people do too. I'm probably not the only one, obviously. But other than that, what I liked the most about it is that the whole funny little concepts. I like the little Gab like throwback moments that they did like with Pinkie Pie. Her trying to be like Flavor Flav or Public Enemy. If any people don't know who the rappers are, really good ass rappers. From the 80s and maybe early mid 90s. That shit was really fucking awesome. And they did that. They made her do her little dances and everything. That was cute. I liked all the little costumes that they wore too. That was really cute as well. It was really nice. You know, the adorableness, the feels, they're there. They definitely show a lot in this episode, I'm not going to lie. And the last two things I will say that I liked about is that they had the whole sky view of Equestria when it was just Twilight Sparkle and like Rainbow Dash was talking with each other, how Rainbow Dash is feeling very depressed and how she's not going to pass his exams. Like, I might as well work on a rock farm. I might as well be there, you know. She's just putting herself down with so much self-esteem. In a way, I know I could probably relate to her like that. So I'll give her some credit. I'll slack her off there. I'll cut her some slack there. And other than that, you know, I will say the last concept I love, besides all the sky opening and everything, a whole little concept where they show all the little cards and everything. That was real nice, where they show all the flashcards while Rainbow Dash is flying all over the place. She's a multitasker learner. That's how she is. For me, back in the days in real life, that probably wasn't the best thing for me to do. I'm not going to say. But I will say this, I can sort of see where Dashie was coming from for that perspective. And without further ado now, I did like the way that the Cutie Mark Crusaders, they showed how like they were coming out of the little bar and like eating everything, and how they said their little names like Unicorn, Earth, Pegasi. That was funny as hell. And then Big Mac goes on like goes underneath and it says yup. And after that, it's funny, Applejack didn't really have much to say next to Rarity, but like, of course, Twilight and Rainbow Dash were the main two focuses of the episode, even though it was a Rainbow Dash episode. Like I said, what's her name? Ashley Ball, she does a good job with the characters, but I actually like her a lot more when she's like, I don't watch the show that much, even though this is like the show right after what's coming out next, which is Littlest Pet Shop. I like how she does that girl's character, Blight, how Ashley Ball does that character a lot better, because she's not so much of a tomboy. She does it a lot more awesomer than she does with Rainbow Dash and Applejack. She's probably done a lot of other shows too, but that's pretty much all I had to say about this episode. Like I said, I'll do a full review once the whole season's over, I think in April or May. I think that's when the last 2 episodes are coming out. But like I always say, peace out once again, bros and bronies and pegasisters. I will see you when I see you guys. Have a good day. Have a good night wherever you're at around the world. Don't drink, smoke weed at the same time. Don't do anything reckless. See you soon. See you around. Peace out, ladies. Goodbye. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Have a good day and take it easy, people. Peace.